Hello, good afternoon to everybody. I am Dr. Talib Surve, pediatrician and neonatologist practicing since the last 24 years. I have done my MD, DCH and DNB from Bombay University. I have been attached to JJ Hospital. Currently, I am attached to Queen's Care Hospital, Kalyanshil Road, Thane, which has NICU, ICU and other facilities for pediatric treatment of pediatric ailments. Today, we will be discussing about childhood asthma. So, what is asthma? First question. Asthma is a hyperreactive response of the airways to any allergens or irritants. What does this mean? It means that whenever any allergen like a smoke or any allergen, pollens or mites are exposed to the airway, this airway leads to the bronchoconstriction or the narrowing of the airways, and this therefore leads to decreased air entry, and therefore it causes symptoms of asthma like breathlessness and coughing. The symptoms of asthma include cough, which is usually dry in nature. It can occur throughout the day, but sometimes the night cough is also increased. Sometimes children can even have only night cough. However, breathlessness, chest tightness, then wheeze, audible wheeze, and difficulty in walking, difficulty in running or exercising can also be the other symptoms. How to diagnose asthma? Asthma is diagnosed clinically when the pediatrician can identify the presence of a wheeze depending on the auscultation. Investigations are usually not required. However, sometimes to differentiate from other conditions or to differentiate in a severe asthma, we may require some certain investigations. However, a basic investigation in the initial stages like X-ray chest and complete blood count are needed. Other investigations include blood investigations like immunoglobulin E levels, then allergy test and spirometry. But these tests are usually not advocated. So, which children age groups are affected? The children age group which is affected is usually below the age of 6 years. However, these symptoms can occur up to the ages of 18 years. Later, 80% of the children have first attack of asthma before the age of 6 years. Mostly, the family history of allergy or family history of asthma is a significant contributor towards the development of the asthma. However, 20% of the children who do not have family history of asthma or who do not have a family history of allergy may also develop asthma, and therefore the family history is not very important, but it can be a attributing factor. What are the triggers of asthma? The triggers of asthma are mainly pollen, mite. These are the irritants which can irritate the airway and lead to the constriction of the airways. The other things are smoke, which smoke can include cigarette smoking, agarbatti smoke, chemical irritants like chemical pesticides, strong perfumes, deodorants, etc. Viral infections like common cold and flu can also trigger asthma. Stress is also a triggering factor, especially the stress during the exam levels for the children. There is a certain entity called as exercise-induced asthma, in which the child develops asthma after doing exercises, and this is a separate entity. What is the treatment for asthma? Treatment for asthma can be divided into two phases. First is the acute severe attack, and second is the maintenance therapy. During the acute severe attack, the child becomes severely breathless, has lots of cough, and he is irritable. During this treatment, the child requires a nebulization therapy along with oral therapy or injectables. In severe cases where there is decrease in the oxygen saturation of the body, then the patient might require oxygenation and can require hospital admission. Hospital admission is required in very few patients of the asthma. Then coming to the maintenance therapy. Maintenance therapy is the mainstay of the maintenance therapy is inhaler therapy. What is inhaler therapy? Inhaler therapy is a device where you have a puff, and this puff are metered doses. So each puff when you take, you have a meter dose which goes into the lungs and causes bronchodilation and relief of the symptoms. In the meter dose inhalation, you have two types. One is a controller type and one is a reliever type. Reliever type is during the acute attack. When the child has a acute attack, that time this reliever drugs given by inhaler will lead to bronchodilation and relief of the symptoms. However, the mainstay of the therapy is a controller inhaler therapy. Controller inhaler therapy it decreases the inflammation which occurs within the airways and therefore leads to reducing of the symptoms. And this is helpful. And this controller therapy has to be taken for a period of few months, for maybe a year also. Once this asthma symptoms are controlled, then the pediatrician can even taper off and can even omit this drug therapy. what are the complications of not treating asthma? Complication of not treating asthma is the child can develop sleep disturbances, and therefore the child can become irritable. The child, because of the severe cough, can lead to school absenteeism and therefore will lag in the studies. The child will also feel aloof from the friends because of the symptoms of coughing, and therefore it can lead to psychosocial problems in the child. In the long term, if the asthma is uncontrolled, then it can lead to deterioration of the lung functions, and therefore the treatment of asthma is very important. Do this asthma control is curable or not? Asthma is not curable, but it can be controlled, and 80% of the children who have well controlled asthma will outgrow their asthma and will not develop any symptoms in the adulthood. However, 20% of the children who usually have a severe asthma or who are not well treated or not well controlled will develop into adulthood asthma, and therefore the treatment of asthma in the childhood is very important, and therefore asthma should not be neglected in children. Thank you.